Hi, I'm Teddy Burriss, your LinkedIn strategist and trainer, and I want to answer the question that I got just a little while ago. The question was this: what lead generation tool do you use with Sales Navigator? So I thought I'd write down a few little ideas and I'd share them with you and then answer this person's question for them later on. First of all, I don't want to use any automation. So any lead gen tool that automates the use of LinkedIn or the use of Sales Navigator, I won't use for lots of reasons. First and foremost, I want to be considered authentic. And I see these lead gen tools that use a LinkedIn a LinkedIn search results or Sales Navigator search results or use a Sales Navigator list. And the people in there are not all the same thing. So the words you use can't align with everyone perfectly. Furthermore, to be authentic means I want to look through someone's profile a little bit. I want to look at their school. I want to look at their contact information, see their phone number and email addresses in there. I want to look and see how long they've been in their role. I want to look at the words they use in their about section, the words they use in their experience section. And maybe I also want to go down and see, maybe there's some endorsements or recommendations for them. More importantly, recommendations, so I can get a feel for what people think about them. And this research does not take me a lot of time. Furthermore, automation won't do that. So I really, in order to be authentic in my lead generation, which gives me the greatest results, I can't use an automation tool. I have to do this as a real human being. Additionally, in that context as well, that the words that you script in your automation script can't be variable enough to send a message or an invite to the individual in your lead list. And so often, and this happened to me today, a lady sends me a LinkedIn invite that to me it clearly looked like it was done through automation. And she says, "Hey Teddy, looks like you and I do the same thing." Well, she's a woman actor. She's a TV actor. She's in public relations and she's in television broadcasting. I'm not in that. So her words were off script. And so clearly showed me she was not being authentic. Here's another reason why I won't use lead generation applications on Sales Navigator or LinkedIn. This is a journey. It's not a race. If I go busting through this and try to generate this huge amount of leads, lots of things are going to happen. First of all, I'm going to alienate a lot of people who my messaging is not appropriate to. Secondly, I'm going to get a lot of people who are going to say no, and they're going to look at me and think of me as someone who is a robot, and I don't want to be that. If you take it as a race, you are not likely to be as successful. If you consider it a journey and you integrate the use of LinkedIn into other processes, other activities, then it'll get you long-term better results. It's a journey, not a race. Additionally, using Sales Navigator and Sales Navigator Search, LinkedIn Search, and invites and in-mails and messaging, this is only a part of the process of lead gen. It's not the only way to create lead generation. There are lots of other things you should consider doing. Engaging on content. You should consider finding blogs to follow and engage on blog posts. Listen to podcasts. And you should do research on your organizations and research, industries in the regions that are relevant to you. And then, find ways to connect with people outside of LinkedIn. Maybe you can, use what's called the good old telephone and call people you already know and ask them to introduce you to people you want to know. That's a powerful lead gen process. So again, it's really important to remember that LinkedIn and Sales Navigator is not the only tool. It's an important one, but by no means are they the only tools you should be using for lead generation as a business developer. The other thing that's really important is that you should know that automations, lead gen, automated messaging, automated invites, automated endorsements, et cetera, all that automation is a violation of LinkedIn's terms and services. Now, I've built quite a reputation on LinkedIn. I do not want to jeopardize that relationship by using automation, violating the LinkedIn terms and services, and getting my account restricted or ended. So if you seriously think LinkedIn is a business tool for you and you want to take the use of LinkedIn serious, then don't jeopardize losing it because you want to do this like a bull in a china closet with automation. I just don't think it's worth it to run that risk. Now I get lots of people who tell me, oh my golly, Teddy, I know how to stay on the radar. Well, that's all well and good today. But the more LinkedIn tightens down on automation, the more possibilities there will be that you may get restricted or lose your account. And I will not jeopardize that. And my last tip about lead generation software on LinkedIn and Sales Navigator is slow down. It's not a race. If you're doing all of the things that you should be doing to develop business opportunities, to develop leads, to get into conversations with the right people and get into business conversations with them, then don't bust through this like in a hurry. Be very purposeful about all the things that you need to do and just keep working on them every day. Do the things that you know you need to do consistently, routinely, and you'll get the greatest results. Before you go, I just want to share that I built this mastermind group on Facebook. It's in an educational group on Facebook. It's a really interesting place with lots of rich content, ebooks and articles and videos and knowledge and information. The ability to engage and ask questions, which is probably one of the richest parts of this group. The ability to join a bi-weekly live coaching session every other Friday at 10 o'clock in the morning. And really, I built this to help people who want to master using LinkedIn as a business tool. So if you want to get more value out of LinkedIn, whether you're a business developer, a lead generator, a salesperson, an account executive, or even a sales trainer, then consider checking out burrissconsulting.com/group. Look at the offering that I have. If you have any question, ask me any questions and I'll help you, because the intent of this mastermind group is to help you become better at using LinkedIn as a business tool. I'm Teddy Burriss, your LinkedIn strategist and trainer, and I hope you can use these ideas to help you become better at using LinkedIn as a business tool.